Hello and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas Hardcore Explosives Only. I'm Zyzix, this is our protagonist Hardcore Pete, and our friend Cass, and today we're actually going to have a little chat with Cass, hey? Let's have a chat.
Well, now that I'm free of the outpost, was wondering if you'd mind making a detour. I'd like to pay my respects to the end of Cassidy caravans. Check out the site where they died.
Where was your caravan hit?
Upside of Vegas, here tell? Trapped at the Mojave outpost, so I wasn't able to run there when I heard. Been weeks since it was hit, so the site's probably a cazador nest by now.
How did you catch word of it?
Got word back on what happened from rangers. Guess they found enough in the wreckage to identify it.
Think there's anything left?
Only wishful thinking on my part, most likely. At the least, I'd like to pay my respects. I got them into this mess. I owe them that much.
Let's go then.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Some of the caravan might be ash, but we were expecting raiders and over-inquisitive NCR border guards. There might be something left. If I'm there with you, shouldn't be hard to spot. And I'd prefer to see the bodies with my own eyes.
I had other questions.
Ask them then.
Is whiskey your drink of choice?
Not sure if I chose it or it chose me. Dad ran a bar a long time ago, and it was a labor of love, Mom said. Didn't sound like it made her happy. Still, I'm guessing I got some of Dad's love of whiskey in me because the burn suits me fine. Used to call me Whiskey Rose back west, before I punched enough people, so now they say it. But quiet, and when I'm not around.
Whiskey Rose?
Yeah, on account of my name. And the blossoms on my cheeks when I drink too much. Won most of those fights, too. Can take a hell of a punch and give it right back when I've got a bottle in me. It's all in how you drink it, though. There's a trick to it. When we pass the bottle, I'll show you how it's done.
Where do you usually go to drink?
There's usually a bar in every stop along the road. Helps me sleep. Well, not really, but I tell myself that. Sometimes I have to brew it myself if I'm too far from a bar. Not quality, but I'm for anything that takes the edge off the day.
Wait, you can make moonshine?
Yeah. What else you gonna do with an empty bottle? Wait for it to refill itself? Get me some ingredients out of the Mojave, an empty bottle, a little time, and I'll keep us stocked.
Alright, so one maize, two moot fruit, some yeast, and a fission battery? Alright, next time maybe.
All right, then.
Alright, one more little chat.
So, you talked to a big movie screen. Feeling like I'm walking down a yellow brick road and there's bad news at the end.
Well, in the meantime, he's given me a suite in the Lucky 38. Let's go, party, woo!
Does it come with its own death claw?
Oh,
Trust me, if you can't see it, something just as nasty's waiting. Whole Lucky 38. The idea that there's this casino in the middle of a town of people, and only you're ever let inside, feels like other places I've been. Something that isolated from everyday folks starts to take on a bad shine.
you got a pretty good intuition about that. Although, it could just be paranoia in your
Ask 'em then.
case. Um, what do you think of NCR?
NCR's my country, and I support it. Anyone who says otherwise, I'll feed them my knee. I know which side of the firing line I'm on in the Mojave, just so you know.
There's a but in there?
Yeah, there is. I'm not some blind, flag-saluting, do-as-they-will NCR lover. They're family. But let me tell you what family means. You ever had a brother? Some dumbass younger brother, say, who knocked up the pastor's daughter, can't hold a job, and is home away as a jail cell? That's NCR. Their compass is spinning all the time.
So, they lack direction?
They try to put their stake in everything they see. Nobody's dick's that long. Not even Long Dick Johnson, and he had a fucking long dick. Thus the name.
Yeah, I got that part, thanks.
So NCR tries to hold on to everything. They can't, because it's too big for them to get their arms around. They can't guard the roads. They can't put a line of troops around the Mojave. It's just greed that makes the heads back west even try.
So the Mojave suffers.
Aside from the people in the towns, it's the soldiers that suffer for it most. Ever seen NCR troops asked to go after gangs at 3-to-1 odds? That bear flag doesn't make them bulletproof. And when those gangs were caused by NCR in the first place, like the Powder Gangers, Caesar on a crutch. Don't get me started there.
So, what's the alternative?
Look, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't want the Brotherhood, or the Followers, or the Vegas families running the Mojave. All of them are a different kind of fuck-up. NCR just has some shaping up to do. Maybe Caesar kicking them in the nuts is a nice wake-up call, is all I'm saying. I just wish Caesar would kick the heads of NCR, not the feet. I've fucked a soldier in my time. They don't need to get fucked by their orders.
I've heard enough. Let's move on.
All right, then.
She's got an interesting perspective on things. But yeah, actually, let's, instead of doing this pump station, let's do that, because we saw how well things went with Veronica. We might not have Cass around for very long, but I will actually hotkey some stuff, and Annabelle, and we'll just put that one on. Yep. And it's just down there. I'll fast travel to this location and walk from there, because I've been jumped twice by Caesar's Legion right next to the Grub and Gulp rest stop. And if I fast travel right there again, could be annoying. I want to be able to see them coming, get a bit of a jump on them maybe, so I could even get a missile off. Yeah. But anyway, I like that what was it? Caesar on a crutch, like as a exclamation of frustration. Holy Caesar on a crutch. And it's interesting that Cass, yep, you're still following me. Cass says she wouldn't want the followers of the Apocalypse running New Vegas. Because realistically, out of all the factions, Legion, NCR, the Vegas families, Brotherhood, etc., 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 they're not the worst choice. Like, they genuinely just want to help the people of the Mojave Wasteland. Like, the followers of the Apocalypse, their name's a bit daunting. Like, oh, they follow apocalypses? But yeah, exactly, they follow the apocalypses. They don't come before apocalypses and bring them. They come after the apocalypse and help out those that remain. I got my eyes open. Okay, there's a caravan there. I think that's Cass's caravan. Oh, called it. Called it. See, even if I aim at their leg at the ground, it should.
Let's paint this place red.
You have gained the Lord Death perk. Kaboom. Take that. Now see, imagine if I'd actually fast traveled to the Grub and Gulp. They would have come in around there, and those caravanners would have gotten caught up in the explosion. It would have been just an absolute mess. I'm gonna take all your stuff. Oh, I thought you were closer. I'll take your stuff, dump some stuff on Cass, and maybe run over to those caravanners and trade it. Yep, cool.
Pleasure doing business.
Moving right along, just making sure I got everything where it should be. Oh, wait. Yeah, I gotta reassign Annabelle. Alright, back over to, well, not back over to it, continuing on to Cass's caravan wreckage, which, yeah, you can see there. It's a Brahmin. And we'll just keep our eyes out for any more Legion or any even Fiends or anything. Because if there is, I'm gonna blow them the heck.
God, there's almost nothing left. Looks like whoever it was just in the mood for killing. Most of the cargo's ash, too. Not burned, looks like disintegrated. When I heard the reports, I assumed ash meant burned. So close to the Vegas wall, too. Don't that beat all? Must have happened during the day, though. They hadn't made a camp.
Why would they have done it during the day?
No idea. Maybe catch the sun in their eyes? Maybe they wanted the caravan to come to them, walk into an ambush. We should check the wagon. They may not have got everything. Whatever we find, it's yours. Least I can do for hoofing it all this way with me.
Considering how close they are to a, stop on the main road to Vegas, the Grub and Gulp, you think the people there might have seen something. If they weren't blown up, they might help.
You know what?
Oh.
What happened to my caravan? Not the first time I've heard about an attack like that. One of our caravans got hit a few months back, and the caravan been burned too, along with the cargo. I wonder if he made the same mistake, and that other caravan got hit with energy weapons too.
Want to go check it out?
Yeah. It's a ways though. Hell of a detour. You sure?
Sure.
Alright then, let's move out.
Whiskey. I'll take some sugar bombs, why not? Jet and bottle cap. No, not the straight razor. Anything? But I mean, yeah, drained energy cells, that's definitely energy weapons. Which you can almost assume, definitely assume laser. Speaking of which, I'm guessing those are fiends. Yep. Or just the one, is it? He's far enough away from the NCR. Ooh, that was, yeah. Okay, he seems pretty tough. There we go. That heave-ho perk really coming in handy there. I don't know if that was actually my explosion that got him, because I didn't get the XP drop just now, and it looks like he disintegrated one of the NCR troops that he was fighting. Proof that laser weapons disintegrate stuff. Thank you for demonstrating that. Oh no, there were two. They just took down one. Take those, but 12? No, that's in such poor condition, it's not even worth picking up.
Feels good not to...
There's something to do with those, and it's weightless, so I may as well take it.
Drag a Brahmin train across the Mojave.
That's got some value. Oh my god. Why are they just a bunch of ants charging at us? Did I miss? I guess so. Oh, nah. You don't get to throw grenades at me. I can see it in your hand there. Oh, Cass got the shot off on him. Although that last grenade definitely would have ended him, so...
Keeping quiet.
Well, that looks like another fiend. They're all over the place. I want to deal with the ants, though. It's interesting that there's fire ants right near where Cass's wreckage, caravan wreckage is, and she's all like, oh, it's all ash and burnt and stuff. It's like, well, maybe it wasn't any kind of ambush. Maybe it was, oh, 0%. Maybe it was just, yeah, these random fire ants. Oh, he's frenzied, but he's frenzied on us by the look of it. Yeah. It's one more, isn't there? Oh. I mean, again, thanks for finishing the job. See, in some scenarios, she does help with combat, or companions in general definitely help with combat. But I realized in other scenarios, ooh, just more grenades. And missiles! Delightful to replace those 2 missiles I shot earlier. See, she helps me get like the final kill on some things, like, you know, the final hit on some things. Even though I'm still chucking the grenade, I'm still putting in the effort to do the kill myself. But, on the other hand, like if I was to go inside in close quarters combat, and especially against melee enemies, like the ants, the fire ants aren't even exclusively melee, like they have that ranged fire attack that they do use. Where are the fiends? Here he is. Now this guy's got a baseball bat, but I got the jump on him because we're outside. There's so much room for me to get the jump on him, like with those Legion guys before. When we're inside in close quarters combat, companions don't, with this particular style of play, explosives only, companions don't help. Like, if I want to keep my companions alive, they don't help. Of course I can just go willy-nilly and blow up my companions and not care. But if I want to try and keep them alive, it's more of a challenge than a help to have them around inside close quarters combat, usually inside buildings and stuff. Out here, it's much of a muchness. He just had that baseball bat, right? Yeah. Now that laser rifle I just picked up was worth like 400 caps. If I go and pick up that crappy one and use it to repair it, because I'm right here, it might be worth a bit more. Alright, let's move on. Where are we going? Up north. Whew. You know what? Yeah, let's hoof it, because it's not a bad way to get a few of those locations marked off along the way, so that I can fast travel to those ones later. Who are you? You look like just a regular caravaner, but... you're a mercenary with the pack Brahmin. Were you with a traveling merchant that got killed and you're still just doing your... Oh no, they're like right behind him. Oh wow.
Hey there. Need anything? Pleasure doing business with you. Psst.
Alright, let's go for a walk. Now, do they want me to go through that stuff, or... Oh, I haven't even discovered Freeside Northgate? Come on. How close do I need to get? There we go. Now let's head west. I got those hive. I don't remember, because they said like it's gun spread, so I think it's like, you know, it shoots out A little hive of missiles, as the name would imply. Ah, sewers. Depending on what happens along the road, we might be able to use the hive missiles. Just to see what they do, because I do have some back in storage. Oh, H&H tools. I'll just discover this location. Because the guy back at Camp McCarran said this would be the place to come check out for a bunch of parts for his food processor. But whoever goes in never comes out. Ooh, spooky. Let's check out this cash register. Bottle caps. And anything in here? Just a business suit. Out the window. What's that? Do I want to just tag this location, or is that the northern okay, no, northern passage is too far away at the moment. That's too big of a detour. Just to drop in and be like, hey. That'll probably be the first DLC we do. The Northern Passage is how you start Honest Hearts. It has the lowest recommended level, so we'll probably do that first. Is this? Yeah, the Wind's hideout.
Have you seen that tower on the strip all lit up? You can see it for miles. What are you doing here, stranger? You looking to start some trouble?
Who are you?
Me? I'm Sammy, of Sammy and Pauline, the Wasteland's most dangerous and notorious criminal duo. You better not mess with us or you'll end up face down in a shallow grave.
You sound pretty tough. I wonder why I've never heard of you.
Simple. Up until now, we committed our crimes stealthily, leaving no evidence behind, so we never built a rep. But that's gonna change with our next score. You just wait and see.
What's your plan?
You'll have to ask Pauline about that. She's the brains of our operation. I'm the muscle.
Alright.
Bye.
Let's ask Pauline about it.
That should keep the powder gangers away. You best not try any funny business, stranger. One word from me, and Vance will plant you in the ground.
Who are you?
I'm Pauline, of Sammy and Pauline, the Wasteland's most dangerous and notorious criminal couple. You'd best not mess with us, or you'll have a bullet hole where your eye used to be.
You sound pretty tough. Why haven't I heard of you two before?
We ain't never heard of you either, so the not being impressed is mutual. Come a week or so, though, and everyone will have heard of Sammy and Pauline. Just you wait.
What's your plan?
Sammy and me got our hands on a powerful weapon not too long ago. Vance's gun. You know Vance, of Vance and Vicky? That gun's our shot at the big time. We're gonna sneak it in on the strip and rob one of the casinos. Maybe all of them. We'll be known as the greatest gunslingers to ever terrorize the wastelands.
That is so stupid. Yes, I can't hit that, but your plan is gonna get you both killed.
You'll see. You'll feel stupid that you made fun of us when you learn how rich we are.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Pretty sure Vance's gun is in there. See, this is a very, very tight space. Yeah, screw you guys. Vance's gun is, it's labeled as Vance's gun. It's a unique item, so if you have the 55 speech skill, you can convince him like, hey, that's really stupid. Like, you're gonna try and get on the strip and rob them with one gun. Like, that's cool and all, but they have Securitrons. You guys are gonna get blown away. And they're like, oh yeah, you're right, that's probably a really bad idea. Here, take the key and take the gun so we don't do it, yada yada yada. I mean, I don't know why they would give you the gun. They could just not do it and, sell the gun. It's a famous person's gun. It's worth some caps, but whatever. Or, alternatively, you can just kill them, take their key to the safe, and take the gun. Each their own. But given how much of a closed-in space that was, if I'd started a fight in there, that would have been absolutely horrible for me. Compared to if I start a fight out here, I got all the room in the world to maneuver and throw explosives, and oh my god. Speaking of starting fights.
Holding my breath.
Okay, I got a lot of anti-venom, which is great, but oh my god. Cazadors, man. I gotta keep an eye on them. Otherwise I'll get jumped. I'm trying to see if I can get vets, but no, it's too far away. And Cazadors are like the absolute worst with explosives. There's a reason one of the Gunrunner 3-star challenges is to kill Cazadors with long fused dynamite.
More energy weapons hit this caravan. Place has been picked clean. This is Brotherhood level murder here. But they don't do things like that. This was done with a purpose. Let's poke around a bit, see what we can find. Might be something in the wreckage.
Alright. Ak Brahmin? Why'd I take that?
What's that? Looks like a map. Got the route along the west of Vegas, and they've marked another spot. Over here along this stretch. That's fucked up. Middle of nowhere.
You wanna check it out?
Yeah. Something's wrong. I can feel it. It's not any closer than the first. So if you'd rather let be, let me know.
We'll make the time.
Alright then, let's move out.
Because I don't know how long we're gonna have you around. She said, what's that? A map? Where'd the map come from? I don't see no map. I don't see no stinking map. Oh, rebound? Yeah, sure. But a plasma rifle in terrible condition. Drained energy cells, ash pile. No, seriously, where's this map she was talking about? Yeah, whatever. Oh. Just saw a person. And I think there's a couple of interesting things to do out in this farm while we're out this way. But it might be a good idea just to swap to the regular grenade launcher. Yep. Red pip, so he is there. A Viper, hey? Portion.
Serving us like hurt.
There was another one just there on my map, on my compass. Nope. Keeps kind of coming in and out. Oh, it's because it's so far away. Oh yeah, let's get a nice clean kill on that. Oh!
And then the fight started.
Almost killed it with one shot, but getting that second shot off made it jump, and that was cool. Alright, I'm okay with that. Can I go in here? Nope. I'm just gonna check out these out of the way locations while we're here, because there's not a whole lot of reason to come back here, I don't think. I mean, we'll probably end up going to Jacobstown. We got to go up that road, but while we're here. Oh yeah, Tumbleweed Ranch. Oh.
You want to buy Wind Brahmin?
Wind Brahmin? You mean the tumbleweeds?
Tumble what?
Oh. You're crazy, aren't you?
Crazy with low prices on Wind Brahmin. You buy one.
How much?
All.
All of my caps?
They are very good Wind Brahmin. All caps.
Yeah, no.
You not buy, then you die.
Oh, it's like that, is
Now
it?
buy.
I'm gonna six this bitch.
Oh, Cass, you might want to move back. Cass's left arm, critical strike on Cass. Oh, jeez. Well then. Well then, Cass. Good job. Oh, now I'm over encumbered on that stuff. Whiskey will do. Well, that's how it goes. Like I said, keeping them alive sometimes is the real challenge. Anything really good in here? No. It's more that funny Wind Brahmin guy. I'll take all that. But yeah, see? Wind Brahmin. Wind Brahmin in bed. And he's got the cattle prod for his Wind Brahmin. Lying congressional style. Oh. Okay, so I'm like right on. Alright. I might need to go to the gun runners or something to swap out. Well, that's unfortunate. Poor Cass. But yeah, let's go back to the gun runners and then do some stuff in Freeside. Plans have changed because
Evening.
Cass has now left us. Nothing to really sell. I'll get rid of dirty water. I think it was mostly just that ammo that I picked up off Cass that put me over, didn't it? Alright then, we might have to jump over to the strip and... Oh, yep. It's all mad at me. Gained the day tripper perk because I took addictive chems. Apparently whiskey is addictive. I mean alcohol. Alcoholism. Should we get Raoul? Should we bring Raoul along now that Cass has passed? See how long he lasts?
Where to, partner? High roller, sweet.
I'm actually gonna just, yeah, store my other grenades. Oh, I still have a lot of regular ammo I could take with me to sell. Hold on those. I mean, yeah, some of this stuff has weight, but not enough to really justify getting rid of any individual thing. I mean, I should probably start drinking my Sunset Sarsaparilla and Nuka-Cola, because they're 4.22, that's 25, 26. Woman glue and pre-war money. Yeah, we'll store them. And we'll store those for now. Store those and those. So yeah, we'll kind of just stick with the basics, but I'll also keep the pulse grenades on me just in case I run across a robot that I need to deal with. Ammo. And yeah, we'll take this other ammo and sell it. Missiles, 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 mini nukes. Yep, alright. Right.
Where to, partner?
I'll leave Raoul alone for now. He might come along with us later. Oh, I wanted to hydrate up there. Oh well. Let's go back into Freeside. Stuff loading in. Hilarious. Now while we're here, quests. Debt collector and a real ghoul cowboy, a suave talker, and a sex bot. Debt collector. There should be people to talk to on this side. I mean, I was gonna follow the Rose of Sharon Cassidy's quest, Heartache by the Numbers, all the way through, but then she got blown to hell, so... I believe this is Lady Jane.
Hello. Lovely to meet you.
I was hired by the Garretts to track you down.
In that case, I suppose you're here to collect. I apologize, but I simply do not have enough caps on me to cover the debt. If someone were to recover my caravan from that cave, I could easily pay in full, but who would bother with such a mess?
I mean, yeah, Jane, I can tell I'm lying through your teeth.
Damn.
I can tell
I didn't
you're
want to
lying
hand
through your
over all of
teeth.
my caps because I won't have enough to get home to California.
That's not
Here,
my problem.
Take it all. I'll find my way home one way or another.
Yeah, I didn't feel like going to a cave. Although that cave is definitely interesting. Alright, yeah, just as a reminder, we're collecting... She was for the Debt Collector's Quest, where we gotta collect quests for the Garretts over at the Atomic Wrangler. And the other quest that we're looking at, Wang Dang Atomic Tango, is also for those at the... She's stuck on this. Also at the Garretts at the Atomic Wrangler, we're looking for sexy people. Is there anyone... Oh, okay. Actually, yeah, oh. I think that takes me into the strip. Let me... Oh, no. We'll run back over and have a chat with it. Oh, here we go. Am I getting jumped, or... Yep. How'd that go, losers? Oh, Oh, there's more? Okay, so like all the thugs just decided to bum rush me at once. Because that's 4, and I can still hear gunshots. So I think there's even another one. Yeah, there's more there. All the Freeside thugs. Although it looked like the guy that we're coming to talk to dealt with him. Yep. Hey, old Ben.
Hello again.
What's your story?
I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort, gun for hire. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed.
You said escort, like an armed guard?
Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat. No, escort just sounds better than man-whore.
Oh. So you got paid for sex?
Yep. I was damn good at my job, too. But after a while, I just felt like a piece of meat and had to quit.
Let's talk about something
All
else.
right.
Yeah. How would you like to work for the Garretts?
I'm retired, but life has been a bit dull without some kind of action. What's the job?
James Garrett needs a real boyfriend experience for more discerning patrons.
Ah, I get you. So you think because of my past escort work, I'd be interested in that kind of thing. I got out of that work because it just made me feel empty inside. What makes you think I would ever go back to that degradation?
The pay is good and you can make your own hours.
Sorry, friend, but I just can't do it. All right.
Alright, never mind.
See ya.
There is somebody else we can talk to about that, I believe. Now we head on back to the other side of Freeside. You're one of the kings, you're not gonna jump me.
There's talk of someone going into the Lucky 38 to talk to Mr. House. That's bullshit. Everyone knows Mr. House doesn't talk to anyone.
While I'm here, have a drink.
Come to the Silver Rush for all your energy weapon needs.
Because, yeah, we can sneaky through this side. And he's a guy that's blocking, protecting, guarding, whatever you want to call it, the water. Local. Local? Although, we should have... Yeah, so... I don't know why the marker isn't over here. But we'll go in... But... Just a second, because if we come around here... It might have happened, or it might not have happened yet.
Look out!
I'm hit!
That first grenade that I threw, its explosion actually knocked my second grenade away. And it knocked it over. Yeah, you can see the blood. That's funny. Annoying, but funny. You got a sheriff's hat and you're a thug. No, okay. A ghoul cowboy? Bing, bing, bing.
Howdy.
So who are you?
I've been around a while. Currently working for the followers as a gun for hire. But it's getting rather dull. Aside from protecting them from the occasional thug looking to intercept supply shipments, there isn't much to do around here. The one researcher I liked who I could chat up about liquor got transferred. And the rest of the docs are pretty uptight about my kind of fun.
I bet you've seen a lot over the years.
I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore.
That's a bit cryptic, Beatrix.
Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while?
So, are you interested in working for the Garretts?
They already have that pig McCaffrey working for them. Do they need another guard?
No, this would be an escort.
I've escorted my share of idiot tourists around Freeside. Too much trouble for what it pays.
When I say escort, I mean prostitute.
I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And a ghoul besides. What kind of weirdo wants what I've got?
Turns out there are customers looking for someone just like you, a boot, knives, leather, and ghoul.
Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad.
Pretty much.
What am I thinking? I'm no whore. And I ain't about to hand my ass over to some penny ante hustler like he owns me.
One of the employee perks is a discount.
Now you're talking. I suppose I could sleaze it up a bit for their customers if it means I have a non-stop supply of drink. Tell the Garretts I'm in. I'll make my way there shortly. Later.
Easy done. And if we're talking about companions, let's see how this one goes.
Hi. If you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors. I'm just a researcher. Not even a particularly good one.
What kind of research?
Oh, you know, finding alternative treatments for common illnesses and injuries. Stim packs out of barrel cacti and other fantastic improbabilities. As far as fruitless wastes of time go, it's quite noble in its aims.
You don't sound too enthusiastic about it.
I'm enthusiastic about helping people, but nihil novi sub sole.
Isn't that the language that Caesar's legion speaks?
Caesar can cite Cato to suit his purpose. Many people have spoken Latin. Some of them were quite pleasant. It's unfortunate that the language is now associated with the gentleman across the river.
Where did you learn that?
Not from the Legion, if that's what you're getting at. Books, sheet music, gladiator movie holotapes, bits and pieces here and there. The followers have extensive libraries, but we all draw water from the same old well. Even Caesar.
Wait, so Nihe what was it?
Oh, sorry. There's nothing new under the sun. If agave and mesquite were that miraculous, the locals would have figured it out a few thousand years ago.
Do you know much about Caesar?
I don't know anything that the others couldn't tell you. Caesar was one of the followers, before my time, of course. He wanted to rebuild the new world in the image of the old. A sad story of good intentions gone bad. In that regard, he's hardly unique. If you set aside his leadership capabilities, extensive knowledge, and ruthless cunning, he's just another jerk who steps on people to get his way.
Let's talk about something
Certainly.
else. Do you need any help?
Me specifically? No. I'm sure Julie Farkas does, though. Lab coat, pointy hair. Answers to the name Julie Farkas, strangely enough. I'm sure she can find something for you to do. It might be kind of depressing and terrible, though. Caveat Samaritanus.
Stop with the Latin. It's all Greek to me, mate. Why do you do research instead of providing medical assistance?
Not all followers are people persons. Besides, someone needs to do research. I have no problem with Julie sticking me back here. Out of sight, out of mind. There are worse things one can be, though I do admit it is a bit boring. Though it has a noble goal, I don't think this research will yield much fruit. No pun intended.
Why don't you come with me?
No offense intended, but why should I go anywhere with you?
Oh wow, that is a big speech check to get him. Good point.
See
Goodbye.
you around.
Well, I guess he's not coming with us. You can actually bypass the speech check with him if you have a really low intelligence. I think of like 2 or 3. I mean, it might even just be 4, but we have a yeah, we got a decently high intelligence. But anyway, continuing on for the Garretts. What? God, never ends with these losers.
This is home.
I do appreciate there's enough room that at least no one's getting caught up in collateral damage or anything like that. I mean, he's worried, but he's not hurt. Now you, hey, don't be going to sleep. Grex, you're one of the people that I need money from the Garretts.
Can you spare a few caps?
God. You can just punch him in the face before even telling him he owes the money. Here we go. Sheesh, you're one ugly son of a bitch. Even for a ghoul.
Thank you, Mr. Obvious. Haven't heard that in a while.
Yeah, and your eye. That shit's hilarious. Oh, no. I won't be mean. Never mind. You owe the Garretts a good lump of caps.
Ah, crap. I was hoping they'd forget about my tab. Look, I've got the caps right here. Just don't hurt me.
Oh, okay. By the way, that damn eye of yours is creepy. Get it checked out.
A scum-humping water baron did this to me. No one trash talks the eye.
Yeah, whatever. Mess with the Garretts again and you're a dead man.
I won't. Thanks for not killing me.
I don't know, there's some pathetic people in the wasteland, but I mean, I don't know how he survived this long, honestly. Quests. The Suave Talker, and see, I think the Suave Talker and Santiago can actually be one and the same. Like, I go and get the debt from Santiago, and then I'm like, hey, do you want to work with the Garretts? Here he is.
How are you today? Santiago is fabulous.
You owe the Garretts a bunch of caps.
Santiago does not owe anyone. Santiago is a Freeside VIP.
Santiago is dead if he doesn't cough up what he owes the Garretts.
Sir, Santiago does not know what he has done to offend, but he can explain everything.
Punch him in the face. Boom! I won't ask again.
Okay, here. Take the caps. Just don't hurt Santiago again.
Now, moving right along. So, you know, the people that I just, bullied you into paying the debt for, they're interested in having a suave talking escort. Are you interested?
I am honored they would consider me. I'll start immediately.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Easy done. There was an option, a chat option to say he could work off the caps, but it's funny to just punch him in the face. Now that's all the debt, and that's 2 out of 3 of the escorts. The last escort to get is that sick spot that he was so grossed out about. And thankfully that's over in Freeside too.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
bit of a walk. But then once we're done, we'll be on this side, and we can come back to that door and just go right to the Atomic Wrangler. Although, this might be one of those areas where close quarters combat is required. See, again, like, you can kind of tell they plan to have more, even in just the Freeside area as well as the New Vegas area, but, like, again, the limitations of the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 just meant they couldn't really. Yeah, there's a bunch of rats. Ooh, style bottle cap. Oh. We just hack this terminal. There we go. Science. Program a sexbot routine.
Fully integrated security technotronic officer active and reporting for duty.
That's a mouthful. Let's shorten that to Fisto.
Yes, sir. Fisto reporting for duty. Please assume the position.
I suppose I should test you out before I hand you over to the Garretts.
Servos active.
Oh, the noises. Oh, man.
Operation complete. Thank you for your business.
Well, that was different.
Are you uncomfortable? My servos may require adjustment.
No, you performed as intended, I assume.
Excellent. Awaiting further orders.
Report to the Atomic Wrangler. James Garrett is your new owner.
Yes, sir.
Alright. That is all the escorts and all the debts collected. Why'd I go around that way? Oh, I guess the red markers on the compass kinda. Oh, here we go.
Lucky what we have here, ladies. Another unsuspecting Ponce.
Yep, with that little symbol, that means this is a wild wasteland thing, and these ladies will pretty much always show up and attack you when you leave that location. Yeah, Rancorous Ruth. Irate Ida. And Malefic Maud. I think they're a reference to something, but I'm honestly not sure. It's just kind of random. It's one of those delightful things about Wild Wasteland. I just get jumped by a pack of random ladies. Old ladies, too. Although I'm glad they initiated the dialogue from that distance, because like I knew they were coming. Like I said, they always show up when you exit that building, so I could have just started shooting right away. But I figured I'd let Malefic Maud say her little line of dialogue first. All right. And yeah, that gave me an excuse to eat a little bit of food and drink to get my food and water down. We can probably do you guys as well. They got quests for us to do. I know I'm a little ADD with what I'm doing, but it's hard to be decisive when, oh, I'm going to do the Rose of Sharon Cassidy's quest, and she gets blown up. Oh, you're Santiago, and... Okay, so you're just chilling already. Wait, where are they then? Do I need to wait? Well, there's you. I can talk to you about
I hear
the
you've
debts.
been making a name for yourself on the strip. Don't forget about the Wrangler if you make it big.
I think I have all the debts collected.
I don't care how you handled those lumps of human refuse, but you got the job done. We need you to hunt down another person. That son of a bitch McCaffrey stole a ton of caps and ran off to Vegas. I guess the fact that we farmed out his usual work to you pissed him off. No one steals from the Garrett twins. If you can kill that bastard and bring back as much as you can, you'll be paid very well.
If I see McCafferty on the strip, I'll be sure to take care of him.
Good. Just stop on back when he's dead and you'll be rewarded handsomely. Bring his hat as proof of the kill.
Will do.
Bye.
Alright, now where's James? Do I need to wait another hour for James?
Welcome back. What can I get you?
I actually found you an escort who's a ghoul and a cowboy.
Imagine that. What's his name and when's he start?
Oh, he? Well, her name is Beatrix, and she can start immediately.
A she, huh? Well, I guess the customer who made that request can't get everything he wants. Hell, who knows? He might not even notice the difference.
Where's the... Yeah. You wanted a smooth talker for an escort? I found one.
And who would that be?
Santiago's your man.
That honey-mouthed son of a bitch? Fine. At least left to shut up occasionally. Those pretty lips of his are gonna see more traffic than a Brahmin trail in low summer.
Jeez. Oh, man. I found the sex bot you were looking for.
You did? Ha, damn! I've been looking for one of those for years. For my customers, I mean, I'm not into that kind of shit.
The thing is, Fisto is a heavy-duty piece of equipment, built to last.
You're right, you're right. Something like this. It's worth a little extra because it's gonna keep on satisfying you. Those disgusting fetishists, I mean. Something wrong with someone if they got a fucking machine.
You're not very subtle about this, but alright, Fisto is programmed to respond to your commands.
It is? It will? My god, imagine the possibilities. It didn't happen to come with an owner's manual, did it? Ah, forget it. Trial and error should do it. Looks like that gives us a full roster of new ass to sell. Good work. Enjoy the bonus.
Nice.
Later.
Farewell. Accepted. Nice new outfit. Alright, we'll bump that up to 90. Bump that to 50 and bump Barter to 50. And get the perk that I've been talking about almost non-stop. Adamantian Skeleton. Keep me alive and going, hey? Alright, for now, we'll call it an episode there. Next time, we'll duck into the strip deal with McCafferty for the Garrett, and then check out the Silver Rush weapons shop. They got a few missions for us to do. I think that'll go pretty well. But for now, thanks for hanging out with me and Hardcore Pete, and we will see you next time. Have a good one.